Ooh, Jesus, I'm tired. It's Friday night. This week's been challenging and I'm feeling it. It's come the end of the week. It's been a very busy one. Obviously the miles are just going up, just with work and things as well. I'm feeling it a little bit this week. Diet hasn't been too on point the past couple of days. I think that's probably contributed. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be a real test of my kind of mental strength, I think, with another 14 miler and then 4 miles on Sunday as well. But we're going to see how we go. I'm just going to have some food now, which always perks me up a little bit. I just know that I'm getting to that stage now, whereas the miles are going to keep going up each week. It's going to really take a toll on my physical and mental strength. So mental strength. So yeah, just got to keep plugging away. So bloody happy that it's the weekend. So happy. 14-mile long run tomorrow. 4 miles on Sunday. 44-mile week. Let's go and bloody do it. It is Saturday morning and that means long run day. As you may have gathered from last night, a little bit tired, not really mentally prepared for it, and that's one thing I wanted to touch upon in today's video. This is probably the first time in this training cycle that I've really felt quite fatigued mentally and physically. Haven't really had enough sleep. I've done a lot of miles, 26 already. I'm not complaining, but now it's come to Saturday, an hour before doing my long runs, in here eating my breakfast. I know that I shouldn't take the position I'm in for granted, because I've complained before about injuries, and that when you are injured all you really want to do is get out and run, and how frustrating it is. So it's really just getting through the state of mind that I'm in at the moment, and what I'm going to try to do today is just really appreciate and enjoy this run. It's 14 miles, so it's quite hard to say that, but I don't need to go at an all-out pace. I'm just going to enjoy it. It's not bad weather out, so last week it was horrible winds and rain, so it should be a lot more enjoyable today. But yeah, I'm just going to take it as it comes, get the 14 miles done, and then enjoy the rest of the weekend. And that's one thing I want to prioritise as well this weekend and going into next week as well. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the adequate rest so that I'm not feeling fatigued in the future. But we've got a hurdle to overcome today and we're going to do it. Let's go and smash it. Much better. Okay, so I'm back from that run. Look how red I am. Sit down and analyse that probably in a little bit. You saw how kind of like, not demotivated, but not really in the mood for this run I was when I picked up the camera before going, and I just smashed one of the best runs I've done since my half marathon. It just kind of goes to show that even when you're a little bit demotivated and you're kind of telling yourself, oh, I don't really want to do this today, if you kind of put your mind to it and you push yourself to do it, then you can achieve, not just a good workout, but achieve good results in general in whatever it is that you do. So it's a lesson, and now I feel on top of the world and I can relax this weekend, knowing that I've got that 14 miler out of the way. Sit down and kind of analyse how I'm, where I'm at the moment in terms of my fitness levels, and I'll show you how I did with that. But it's a big improvement on last week in particular. I'm really looking forward to eating now, so just going to eat some food, and I'll probably just. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Probably just, see you in a little bit. What is up? I am tired. Again. So yeah, it's now the evening. It's 7 o'clock. Had some time to digest how the run went earlier and to recover. I thought I'd just kind of go over the comparison between this week and last week. Doing the same distance of 14 miles. Obviously this week I just upped the mileage during the week. So it's going to total out about 44 miles this week, so 4 mile increase, but yeah, this week's run was a lot quicker than last week's 14 miler, so I did exactly the same distance, 22.5 miles, but last week I did it in around about 47 minutes, this week I did it in 42 minutes, so 5 minutes quicker. So last week the average mile pace was 7 minutes and 45 seconds. And this week it was 7 minutes and 17 seconds. What I noticed this week as well with my splits is that I started off a conservative pace, so very much I think my first mile was about 8 minutes, and then every mile from then on it was like getting quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. So That's really good because it means I was running progressively. But the thing I noticed this week was that my heart rate stayed pretty much consistent. So I averaged out at 155 beats per minute, which was up 2 beats per minute on average compared to last week, which was about 153. So I did put more effort into this run, but I could sustain it for a longer period. Going into my last 8 miles is that I was consistent at around 157 to 158 beats per minute. So I was staying in that aerobic zone, which is really important. When it comes to race day, so when I'm running the half marathon and when I'm running the marathon, that's most likely going to be in the threshold pace zone. So around about the 160 to 170 BPM mark. It's very promising to see that I can sustain a quicker pace, much quicker actually than I did last week, over that 14 miles. So I'm very, very pleased. It shows that I'm making progress and that I am coming a long way in my fitness. It will be interesting to see how I'm doing when I'm actually maxing out at 70 to 75 miles per week, come peak week. But this week has kind of shown me, and as I touched on earlier on in the video, that even when you don't really want to do something, you can tell your body to get it done and get it done well. I didn't feel like that run this morning, but I pushed myself through it, and look, it was one of the best performances I've had in terms of running since my half marathon in May. So that brings me on to kind of the topic I just wanted to quickly discuss, which is resilience. Resilience in running, and resilience in a training plan, and resilience in fitness, whether it's sport as well, but also resilience in life, because I think that it's a very important thing to have, and to know that when the going gets tough and you feel like throwing the towel in, you can find that resilience and really drive yourself through. Since I started running last year, I've learnt a lot about myself and about finding that inner level of resilience, and I think that mine has increased, especially in terms of distance running. When I know that training for the half marathon, you reach a level where you do want to throw in the towel, but you tell yourself, look, you've got to be proud of what you're going to achieve with this. So think of your future self and think of how you're going to feel, and just act in the now and push yourself through. And I think that translates to life as well. So when you're having a difficult time of it, maybe you're having a bad day at work and you just need to get through this particular thing that you're doing at the moment, you feel like throwing the towel in, but you tell yourself, no, I'm going to get it done, and you do it, and you thank yourself in hindsight for doing that. I always use that kind of think of my future self mindset and what they would be telling you right now, and I find that it really helps me to find that extra level of resilience inside and really push you through. Another thing as well, having running as a hobby makes having this resilience kind of like a habit. So every single day, or six times a week, having to push your body, whether that be getting up early in the morning and getting a workout done, or pushing yourself through some speed intervals, making that resilient mindset and finding that determination and making it a habit day to day is a really good thing to have, because then you can kind of face anything really, whether it be in life or in sport in general. So I think I'm learning so much about myself and about how to dig deep through running. And I think a lot of other people, if they take up running or runners themselves, find this too. And that's what I'd say one of the beautiful things is about running, is that it teaches you a lot more than just getting out on the road and hitting a PB or achieving a running goal. But I think it teaches you a lot about yourself, and it helps you to grow as a person. And as I say, it makes you a bit stronger as well, physically, but also mentally. I know in myself that I've got a lot of harder days to come, especially in the lead up to this marathon. Achieving small feats like today, getting out the door and smashing some personal records of my own, and really making a go of it, even though I didn't feel like it. That's gonna be something that I really hold and that I can really find useful when it comes to those harder times to come in this training cycle for the Southampton Marathon. And again, as I say, for times to come in life as well, when the chips are down and you need to really give it a go. So yeah, that's just what I kind of wanted to say, in that running is much more than just running, and it teaches me, and I think it teaches a lot of people, about how to be resilient as well, which is a really great skill to have and a really great thing to have, especially if you are making it a habit. That's going to wrap up this video. I am now thanking my past self for pushing through that workout, and feeling really happy and looking forward to the next week where we're going to push it up another level. Next Saturday we're going to try and reach 16 miles, and we're probably going to bump up the weekly mileage by another 3 to 4 miles. So looking forward to it. Expect more content to come. I know this one hasn't really involved any running or anything too exciting, but it kind of reflects how I've felt today and at this moment in my training cycle. Yeah, expect more content. I'm going to have some topical videos, some training vlogs, maybe some full days of eating as well, if you really want to find out how I'm fueling my running. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, subscribe, share it on with anyone who you think might be interested. Let's try and reach 100 subscribers soon. We're on 75 at the moment. Yeah, let's get there. And if you're training for a half marathon or a marathon, I hope training's going well, and best of luck going forward. So let's continue this journey on the road to 26.2, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.